What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. it is like 6:30 right now, and if you guys have seen the last video, we yanked the engine out of the 88 HF CRX. I spent the last 3 days sanding the engine bay down. There was a lot of overspray, and I was taking it sections at a time to make sure I got into every nook and cranny of the engine bay, and it's pretty much ready to go. In between sanding the engine bay, I had to repair a lot of holes that weren't meant to be there, and I got them all welded up, grinded down, filled, primed, sand, primed, and there were a lot of holes that I had to take care of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I believe over here 7, 8. I knocked the 2 brackets out. There was like 3 each, so 8, 11, 14. And again, I had to fill all that up, prime it, sand it, make sure that it was nice and flat. It's a lot flatter now, and it looks freaking awesome without all those excess homemade holes. But we finally got the bay all prepped for paint, and I'm gonna try to paint it right now. I got the propane heater on the engine bay to kind of warm it up because it is a little chilly out. I don't have the full paint booth up. I just have this one right here to block my CRX, which is covered up with my car cover. I got the floor with a tarp, and I'm gonna have a fan on the back to fan overspray this way so it doesn't go that way. And then I got the van moved all the way out. Hopefully no overspray will get that far. Door's all masked up right here, all the way about halfway through the door. The whole freaking hood is all taped up as well, and I'm gonna leave the car cover on there, just kind of extra layer of, I don't know, filtration system, so the paint doesn't get through to the car. But I'm not too worried about it because we're still gonna sand the whole car down anyways. But I taped up the hood and left the hinges because we're gonna be painting that as well too. The reason why we fell into the night right now is because I was out here taping everything up, getting everything ready to get down with the paint. But obviously I had the fenders on the car, and I took a look back here, and this was pretty mangled, and it had a lot of rust that I had to take care of. But that's all kind of straightened out now. I had to straighten this out as well too. Right here, all this had to be straightened out, and I treated it, so now hopefully it's ready to adhere the paint. So I'm gonna jump right into it, guys. I'm just gonna grab all my primer stuff, mix it up, and we'll start spraying the bay. So guys, the propane heater's been sitting in front of the engine bay for about 15 minutes now. I'm gonna give it another 15 before we do the base coat. But I ended up using the rest of my primer. Thought I had enough in there left to do the engine bay, the two bumpers, and I just now realized I forgot the freaking T-bracket. But it's not a big deal. We can go buy some more primer if anything, and we'll do the bumpers when we get to them. With what was left with that can, I was able to get about 20 ounce out of the cup, and I laid one heavy coat around the whole engine bay front to back, and then I mist over it again with whatever was left over in the cup, and hopefully covered majority of the engine bay. Hopefully that's enough to adhere to the bay, and then hopefully it's enough to adhere to the base coat. And yeah, I'm super pumped. You know, I spent the last couple of days cutting my fingers up trying to sand this bay down to get it as smooth as possible. It's not the greatest, but it's looking a lot better than how it was. So I'm super pumped, and I hope you guys are too. In 15 minutes we'll spray the base coat and we'll pick up then. All right, guys, so 15 minutes ago we laid down the last clear coat. We did 3 coats of clear, we did 2.5 coats of base, 1 and a mist coat of sealer, and it is looking freaking awesome. But I've been standing here and I'm looking at the corner right there, and it's freaking yellow. Now, I had the same issue when I did champ white a long time ago. I don't exactly know what that is and why it freaking turned yellow, but hopefully when the booster's in, you're really not going to see that. And I noticed that when I used another clear before, it also kind of hazed up yellow a little bit. If you guys know what the yellowing is, if it's the base or the clear coat, let me know in the comments below. But aside from that, the engine bay, it's looking minto pinto. Give you guys a quick little walk through here. The paint is tacky. It's been drying here for about 15 minutes now. Hopefully it's going to be kind of like cured to the touch before I close the garage, so dirt and stuff won't kick on it overnight. It is 46 degrees right now. I got the heater on to help speed up the process a little bit. But check out the clear coat, check out the paint job we just did on the engine bay. It is looking freaking amazing. Now, low lighting will bring out the gloss a little bit, but in my case scenario, it's really not doing this paint job justice. It is freaking looking amazing. Now, there is some runs, not crazy runs. I can polish it out. One of it being right here, a very light run across right there, because like I said, I put a ton of clear on the towers. I have a little itty bitty one right there, not a big deal. At the end of the day, I'm super stoked about it, and that's all that really matters. I mean, you guys matter too, so let me know in the comments below what you guys think of the paint job. Now, it does seem like it is kind of rushed, you know what I mean? But the process of me from the sealer to the last coat of clear coat was approximately 3.5 hours. 3.5 hours waiting in between all the layers of the 3 stages, and we're at this point now. It's 9:30 right now, and again, it's 40 something degrees, and I just wanted to get this done because the following week, I think starting tomorrow to next week, is gonna be freaking pouring. It's like 60-80% chance of rain, so I wanted to knock this out to get it out of the way so we can move on to the next thing. I'm not quite sure what the next thing is, but there are a few things I could be doing. I could take out the subframe once the paint is all dry, get the subframe kind of prepped and painted, and then we can work towards the suspension stuff, figure out rotor, caliper, spindle, what I'm going to do as far as this goes. And if we don't do that, we can always start cleaning up the engine and start changing out all of the maintenance stuff and get that all prepped to go back in once everything in the bay is settled and ready for the engine to go back in. The engine will be ready. I need to go to Safeway. I need to finish cleaning up. I'm going to cut the video short right here, guys. If you enjoyed today's progress update of the 88HF engine bay paint job, be sure to leave a thumbs up on this video. And if you guys want to stick around for the shenanigans to follow, I don't know which order, be sure to hit the subscribe button. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.